one of these people died. But, let's get into it. Load up my last save file. I guess there's a little devil. Alright, you guys should probably watch the first video if you want to catch up. I guess there's a little devil slow inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Ow! I don't know where somebody smacked Sayori in the face. Ow! What was that? What? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Oh, of course. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you laugh about the cupcake. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna turn down my audio. Turn that up. There we go, that's better. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy! Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it! Sayori rapidly tears over the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over the mouth. I bit my tongue! You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of her cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori runs away. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't here. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Oh, she's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Alright, okay. There you go, my mic's working again. Sorry, guys. I don't know why that keeps happening. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Foreshadowing. Never mind that. What helped you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have, because I was practicing piano. Piano? Oh, I know where you play music. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn. That's so cool. You should play something for us. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I just realized everyone is looking at me. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, game guy. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure. Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot, and I really love the chance to share. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her cookie. Yuri's back to her book. Natsuki's in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I could read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to. Probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. Festival's our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody's gonna come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place. And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their minds. Was it? Sayori's taking this seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Ah, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative stomach. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over to my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? Look out for me better than look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? And not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush. My hair is just hard to get right. Won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. Try to wipe off the finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay, why do I look like I'm 7 feet tall? This is so funny. What is? I was just thinking about how weird it is to have a friend who does these. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. This button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Struggle to fully close it. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to say Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons it. Phew! It's so much bigger. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it like this. Stop saying all this! I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems you wrote now? Yay! Game guy, can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. I completely forgot who I wrote this for. I'm gonna do Sayori first. Oh my gosh! This is so good, game guy! Huh? I love it! Especially after yesterday's. Ugh. You're too honest sometimes, Sayori. No, but really, I want to put this on my wall. Can I? Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Gee, sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a game guy poem. That makes me feel extra special, like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugged her sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of everything. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Foreshadowing. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad. Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head. Sad poem can help give it a hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. That's unexpectedly poetic. It is? You've been getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, game guy. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. Reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles on a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Dawn comes a battle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and come in, my friends. In they come, such a hurry. Do I want their bottles so much? Frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, handing them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. I don't know if I should be worried about that or not, but okay. Holy crap, Sarah, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Rory's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, who now? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mom told me to pick the very best one, and you are not. I mean, you are it. I'm kidding. Natsuki, here we go. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me then back at the poem. Now she must have read it more than once. Ugh. Huh? Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Oh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Okay. Give me a break. Well, In that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you! Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom! Red-faced Natsuki quickly runs out of the room. Hey, game guy, did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that... My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I can tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Huh? Monika sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see! You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, game guy? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. I didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. Neither of us had noticed her come into the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course! Liked it. Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. But Game Guy wrote this. And we're supposed to share. Natsuki reads it again. She forgot my poem is for everyone. Okay, I think Game Guy's done sharing his poem with everyone. It's not like everyone would want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Ugh. Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Game Guy's right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read mine now. No, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. She likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Annie has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. Doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world better is off with spider lovers. I'm going to tell everyone. Is that supposed to be symbolic or metaphorical? Those mean the same thing. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I am going to save here. Hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward here. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. What I do best after all, I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that! I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. What, that didn't count, showing it to Monika? Okay, Yuri. It's my turn. Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. Let's see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things again, guy. Were you inspired by Natsuki's? Or Sayori's, perhaps? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. Happy for you. I don't need to find inspiration in mine. Write them for myself, not for anyone else, so I don't really need for people to like them or anything. Yuri! I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I don't like your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in yours, I'd probably just do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind likes to do that. Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't you feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears? Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. Write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. That's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks and sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Okay, is this a poem for today? Yuri nods and hands me it. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that as a raccoon and it's fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The same light that glistens in my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon is taken to following me. You can say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread's always handy. Every time I brandish my knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Very metaphorical, okay? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. Oh, hey, I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Those sorts of things are usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah, she was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anyone. She's right! I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah, sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, because I'm being forced to. Okay, Monica. Hi again, game guy. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. What? I'll get that. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just the kind of thing I've never really seen before. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. Still hard for me to tell what's it about, though. Sometimes asking a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem could be abstract as physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with someone. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm going to take yours and save it here. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone can sit in the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sierra's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets so we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but doesn't that tell us where we're actually going to be doing for the event? Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing! Performing? Monica, we're gonna have a poetry performance. Each of us are gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sarah's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting up those posters, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys! No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never showed their poems to anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone that literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing up in front of the whole room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been really trying hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki didn't have any arguments. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. All right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? ... Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ah, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Foreshadowing! Oh, gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica! This is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now, let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind. Stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to play emotion behind each line she can recite, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica! Ah, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Oh, what? Yuri's fired up. Yuri clutches the paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly to the podium. This poem is called... you can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as he starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns and a structure that enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse of the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality as glances around her, as she even bewildered herself. It's up to me to save this. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was good. Thank you for sharing. ... Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. Knocks out of her chair and walks. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. And then it's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay, then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like your soft voice was made it a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Gengai liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. Atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours with that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Might need a little bit more force behind it, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Then next time I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Game Guy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Game Guy lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki! It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand in step with me. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Or my poem. Because I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, and more about your lack of confidence in writing. That's something that I'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem's called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Hump. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts deciding the poem, her sour attitude just spears a little. While she's still a little enthused, the poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's style, and it works surprisingly well when it works out aloud. The worlds feel like they bounce up and down as giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She hops back to her seat. It wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make that do it again. Well, you at least be proud enough to recite a poem in front of other people. I mean, doing it in front of other people would be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me. But that's just how it is. So, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice for the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite. That's fine, too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Try to write poems for tomorrow. It's been working out really nicely, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday is a big day. I can't wait. I can do this. All right. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best. If it's the sake of the club and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. Let's be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, game guy, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. Sorry, I got a cough. But today, Sayori's being a little quieter. Hey, Sayori. Oh, sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles through the words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're gonna put me on the spot here. Oh God, what do I pick here? This determines the fate. If it's Natsuki, then I'm picking Natsuki. Sayori, you really think I'd ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you already seem to like we're going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, game guy. Think about me too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it. So, Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculating something that's never going to happen? Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy, too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what's going to happen in that time? Next today. Oh, no, poem writing. Okay, I'm going to try and go entirely down Natsuki's path. Flower. Damn it. Oh, I already messed up. Heart. Ah! Sparkle. Ah! chocolate. Yeah. Strawberry. Sunny. Parfait. Blanket. Yeah. Boop. Yeah. Candy. Yeah. Precious. Puppy. Yeah. Peace. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Okay, I did like half Sayori, half half Natsuki there. Crap, I'm the last one here again. Just gonna save. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday? I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's the whole day of school where you get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Sound like a bit of Sayori. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because! It's right in your name! Monica! That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that jokes make no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions are as fun as yours or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are! Sorry, you're sitting at a desk in the corner of the room. Sayori! Leave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again! Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Oh, is everything okay? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sorry, shows me a big smile. Well, let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Oh, okay, if you say so. I worthily granted Sayori for turning back. The conversation was already dispersed to everyone back to their activities. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monica, who's stuffing Disney papers at her desk. Game guy, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori? Anything up with her? What way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much, but she seems downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up at her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the only one asking you, game guy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really liked this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. Just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm still friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, game guy. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else. Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, game guy. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so let's... Sorry. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over to the corner of the room where Sayori's sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and talk to her, but she's giving her voice so quiet that I can't hear her. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh into me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! I look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There doesn't matter there's time, so... sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. Save! I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, can you just tell me to leave me alone? And I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Practically mumbles that last part. And I'm probably making it a big scene ditto than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? She seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, and in that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If you needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right? I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea. Just been friends for a while. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started. Yeah. Pull the first volume of Parfait Girls on my bag. Takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. Just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Then Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So, you're going to tell me everything you thought, right? What did this volume leave off again? I forgot. Oh, the chapter ended when Minori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki gets a voice resonating out from inside the closet. I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry, the teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around. So there, just had to organize it. Ugh. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. I'm moving all these back down. Plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why'd you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a little stool on the wall there. In the closet, this collapsible stool is hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand it to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. You think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ended up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Careful. I know what I'm doing. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf. See? Ah! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. Stool wobbles. Whoa! Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Eventually, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's fist shaking up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Bottom chair has a desk attached, so that two inconvenience fit into the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over the teacher's desk, which is a computer chair. She rolls it on and wheels back to the closet. Ow! It's a little dangerous, but I've already learned my lesson. Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances on her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh, there we go. See? I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Oh, ah! The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair? Who was it who told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. Hold the chair when Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt! I forced myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through, but she realizes I'll be dead. Natsuki wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one. Heavy. Hey, game guy, I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Okay. Let me just stand up. They release my grip from the chair. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down on me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? You're trying to look at my... Natsuki's like, shake. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki! Stop! Scenes turn to chaos in a split second. The chair flies. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you! Ow! Full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me into the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands on my chest. Ugh. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Ugh. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. Gah! Presses her arms straight into me to prop herself up. She seems to realize that it's not the floor. Gah! Gross! Gross! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Foreshadowing. Jeez. Sorry. And one more thing. Seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy. I didn't! Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know. Don't worry. Monica says that quietly. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, it must have landed on the page. Save! She's trying to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Gives up, slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. She just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you okay? No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Okay, well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This will help cheer you up a bit, right? And you get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki wakes up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Oh God, I need to stay on so I can see what happens. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened, but being nice is the least I can do. In the next couple minutes, there's silence between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in the correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then, I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. Hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Aha, nothing. He's holding the volume I set aside. Alright, I'm ready. Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. Natsuki has good taste. After some time, Monica gets our attention, and it's time to share poems. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now. Yep, even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yay! I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Alright, let's see how this works. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course! No, I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seems like you have a lot of trouble with being that before. Well, of course! I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's just a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best. Right? Ugh. Took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that too. Right? Game guide. Please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just say, that's so cute, just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute. I don't really understand that. I try really hard when I write. The sound doesn't matter, the emotions are there. Why can't anybody see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. Man, I'm a pretty good voice actor. I look down. Her fists are clenched tightly. Natsuki, if you're not careful, you rip your own poem. Gently grab it, so she relaxes her grip. Flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles. Don't read it! Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem. It's not any good, and I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one. But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. Really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style's anything weird. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. Sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. When Natsuki clutches a poem a little bit too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes. Never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. I'll be your beach. Okay, that title's a little misleading. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years, but today I have a special place, beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way that you thought you had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons as you're wonderful when you press your lip. Okay. I'll be the beach that watches your worries away. I'll be the beach that makes you daydream every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I think this is meant for her. Yeah, I feel like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message. Besides, beach is awesome! Kinda hard to write anything about negative beach. So you decided to write about the beach first, and then came up with the messages later. Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to make a talk, we can have us both write about it, or whatever. You can really see her doing that, too. Making us write about a simple topic, then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. It's not like I care, I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical, too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, just good practice. You know what? I am going to save and end it off right here. This episode is probably going to be longer than the last one, but I think it went pretty good. Bye, guys!